Hey guys, this is Destiny with EDM Identity, and I'm here live cruising on Groove Cruise with the one and only Blossom.
Hello.
Hello, lady in pink. We love to see you, my queen. So, how are we doing? Obviously, this is your first Groove Cruise, your debut. How is it being on the ship?
It's been incredible. First Groove Cruise, first cruise, period. So, it's been an adjustment, but honestly, today's been so fun. Like, I get it. I really get the hype.
With the Groove Cruise and everything.
Yeah, I get the hype.
It.
I love it.
Was there anything that you expected when you got on board that now you're like, okay, it's an easy peasy thing?
I don't know. I guess I just really didn't know what to expect at all because I've never done anything on a cruise. So first and foremost, I did not realize it would be so big. This place is really like a city.
Yes.
But also at the same time, it's like, it's so great. It's like, go see a set, 10 minutes, go to the room, chill. 10 minutes, go get a snack, go see some more shows.
Exactly.
Could not be better.
I know, I love that. And last night you did play a set at 2 in the morning. I was literally bumping. Everyone was just so aroused and everything. How was it playing it?
It was awesome. Honestly, the energy in that room was electric. The vibes for drum and bass were so high. So I was very happy. Packed the room out. Sweaty, exactly how drum and bass should be.
Exactly, and that's not the only thing you're doing on board. You're going to be doing a workout hit class, and then you're also going to be swimming with pigs on the island. So was that your idea, or did they make you do that?
You know what, they asked me what I'd like to do, and I'm like, swim with pigs, first and foremost, and then I want to do a hit class.
I love that. And I know you actually do implement a lot of like health and fitness in your daily life. Like, how is that for you being a DJ, but also having that mindfulness for health and fitness too?
I just think everything in life is a balance, right? And I just feel more confident and more ready to go for my performances when I'm in shape. I think a lot of my performance, especially as a drum and bass artist, is like very physical. I'm dancing a lot throughout the whole set. So in order to sustain that, I need to be doing stuff outside of my performances to prepare myself. Really, in a way, it's like part of the job of building my stamina and keeping my body healthy to be able to do it.
Exactly.
So I'm not like too much of a health nut, but fitness is really my bag. And so when they asked me if I wanted to do something for the cruise, my first thought was some drum and bass fitness, because that's one of the core things I'm looking at this year is exploring more fitness activations within the drum and bass space. The perfect combination of my passions. So
I love that. That's amazing. And you know, kind of talking about Groove Cruise, like what have you noticed about the cruisers? Like, this has been a long-standing festival for quite some time. Has there been any like standout for you, or what you think of the family?
Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe how many years people have been coming to this. It's like everyone here that I meet is like, oh yeah, I've been for the last 9 years. It's like 9 years. Oh my gosh, it's like my full career. A little less, but full career basically of coming to Groove Cruise. How did I not know how exciting it was? And like all the people I've talked to yesterday was crazy. They're like, yeah, the announcement came out for next year. We're gonna buy our tickets. I'm like, on the cruise? You guys know, everyone knows. So it's like really a family vibe, which is really cool.
No, that's amazing. And I know this isn't just your stop. This is January, obviously, but you have a winter tour happening. This kicked everything off. Like, what are you most excited about? I know you're hitting up major cities like Los Angeles, Dallas, so many different places.
I'm really honored because I'm on 9 dates of the Subtronics tour. So getting to showcase drum and bass to that audience is going to be really exciting. I played with him in LA and San Diego in November and December. And the energy was just electric. It was really special to be part of. So I'm very excited to have many more dates to come. And then I also have a headline in Chicago and then a show with Friction in LA. So it should be really good.
I know. I'm really excited for the Hollywood one. So you guys can definitely prepare for content for that. And you know, what is kind of your mindset for the winter tour in 2026? Like, what goals do you want to accomplish?
Really just showing people, I mean, business. Last year was my first year doing all drum and bass. So this is like the biggest tour I've been on in this new era.
Yes.
And I'm really excited to get to showcase all my new music, everything I worked so hard on last year. It feels like the pieces are finally aligning for a big 2026.
Yeah, I'm so excited for you too. And you know, just touching upon Subtronics and opening for him, and we know he has such a huge fanage and just such a huge lineage. Like, how does it feel for you to dip your toes into that in the drum and bass scene for that?
exciting because most of my career has been in house music, right?
Yes.
So the tours that I've been on have been in bass house or more housey shows.
Yeah.
So this is really the first time I'm venturing into the bass music world.
Yes.
So it's exciting. It really is a new frontier for me
Yes.
because I've never really explored that before. I mean, last year, tail end of the year, I did Lost Lands, so that was like, I've done Bass Canyon a couple of times, but Lost Lands feels like the big bass music, event. So I got to do that. So it's nice to see what a whole new fan base is like.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
And I actually did listen to you when you played at Beyond Wonderland in SoCal.
Oh, cool.
And just talking about the evolution of your sound, coming from night bass, house bass and all that.
Yep.
What wanted you to kind of go into drum and bass and change your sound and, create this blossom?
To be honest, I never expected I would get here to switch completely, but throughout the pandemic, I was doing Twitch streams, and one of my streams was a drum and bass stream. I'd always liked it. In the middle of my career, I had a little bit of an experimental trap phase, but I always kind of kept coming back to bass house. So I've really enjoyed it for, drum and bass for most of my career, but I never thought of it as something I would be pursuing.
Yeah.
But once I started doing the streams and people were responding well and I started to really fall in love with it, it just kind of naturally progressed, and by the 10-year mark, I was just ready to do something else.
Yeah, no, and that makes complete sense. And I feel like as an artist, evolution and just being so open to the different genres from your performances, the places you go, the people you see. And I know you've also moved internationally too. How has that been for you as well?
It's been good. I'm getting to explore, the different scenes around the world. Right now I'm back in Arizona while I go on this US and Canada tour, but I was in London for a couple months and then New York for 2 years. So getting to explore different pockets of dance music and really see what's happening in the world. It was really educational playing some shows in the UK and seeing what those audiences that are already kind of primed for drum and bass, what they're wanting and reacting well to. And then having a similar but also kind of different experience in the States of what people in the States are responding to in terms of drum and bass. So it's been really good to be able to cross-reference what the fans are excited about.
Exactly.
I think it's really broadened my spectrum of abilities of reading the room.
No, exactly. And what do you think was your biggest takeaway? I know people talk about European UK garage and drum and bass UK, and we're always fighting on the internet about everything. What was your kind of 2 cents after coming back from home?
The difference between UK drum and bass and US?
Yes.
I just think it's still a young, I hate to say that because it isn't a young scene, right? There's been OG Junglists really waving the flag for years. So don't want to discredit them by any means. But I do think we're having a new wave of younger people getting excited about it in a way that might actually really push it forward.
Yes.
It's always been kind of a smaller, more niche genre in the States, whereas in the UK, in Europe, it's been a little bit more prominent.
Yes.
So, it's been a learning curve for sure.
No, and I'm glad that you're so open to that, because obviously in the States we only get Chase and Status, the very pocketed, slotted artists on festival lineups, but to be able to immerse yourself is just a whole different ballgame.
Totally.
That's amazing.
And I just really see it, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
I just really see the way that it's been growing and evolving in the States. The joke has always been in green rooms, this is the year for drum and bass. And every year it's kind of a joke. But last year actually felt I think it's actually happening in a real way between Chase and Status and the Worship guys with their tours. It felt the ball is really rolling here. So I feel really happy that I'm getting to be part of this new wave of artists. And even more so, I feel really excited to be a U.S. female drum and bass act.
And that's on period. And do you think anything would make you like move back to like Europe? Like, is there any place you feel like an itch to move and like kind of research, for lack of words?
You know, honestly, right now I'm really enjoying my time in Arizona. It's been like a nice breath of fresh air after being in 2 big cities for the past, 2 and a bit years of my life. So it's been a nice pace shift.
Yes.
And I've been able to spend a lot of time with my family, which has been really nice.
That's
so
amazing.
I've never really been like this, and I'm totally not like woo-woo, but I'm just like, I'm really living in the present right now.
Exactly. I love that for sure.
It's like right now, I'm happy where I'm at. We'll see where life takes me. If shows pick up in a substantial way in the UK and Europe, then that would make it obvious that I need to be there. Then I'll go back, of course.
Yes.
But right now, I'm just riding the wave.
We're cruising with Groove Cruise.
Yeah, we're cruising around.
And I love this. And this is actually a question for the girlies. Now, I have loved your fashion sense for quite some time. Bodysuits, jumpsuits, very bold colors, as you know from her Instagram. Like, what is kind of like your fashion statement? Where do you get inspiration for your show looks? Like, where does it all come from?
You know what? I follow a couple people online, but for the most part, I just like, I find a couple brands that I like, and I really like kind of a feminine glam style.
Yes.
So really when I'm looking for stuff, I'm just looking for pieces to work together. I'm kind of curating a lot of like interesting pieces through Depop, eBay, and then just like trying to really think about what could be cool together.
Literally.
Just like how do I make what could be just like a bathing suit a little more interesting, and really all it takes is a little accessorizing and like having those pieces, just
Layering
over years
everything.
Accumulating like some cool pieces. So.
I love that. I need to follow your Pinterest board for sure, because that will give me a lot of inspiration as well. And
Thanks.
Ending it on like this interview on a good note, like for 2026, this is a big year for you with the winter tour. Is there anything that you're excited for coming up? Anything like projects you're working on or anything?
You know what? I have a big one that's coming that I can't announce, but I'm sure it'll come out in the next month or so.
Ooh.
But it will really make a wave. It'll really make a wave. So really cool booking that I got coming. I've got music releasing every month for the next couple months. I'm just really showing people what I have to say, and that I mean business. Drum and Blossom is here to stay.
And that's on period. Well, thank you so much for having the chance to chat with us and everything. And I really hope you enjoy your day and here at Groove Cruise, because
thank you.
So much fun. And you guys make sure to follow Blossom on Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, and all social medias. And until next time, bye.